Hi everybody, Karis here, and I am in a beautiful little forest glade in Portland. Those of you who have seen some of my other videos, I was in the same place with my dad last time I was in town, and I recorded a video with him, and I do plan on recording more stuff with him. We've had the most interesting conversations since I've been here. Okay, so I just want to show you guys what it is, seriously. Okay, so see that? Main road. Main intersection, main road, neighborhoods, right? And then you've got this relatively thin line of trees. It's only maybe the width of a house inside. And you walk in this doorway. I hope you guys can see. So you're walking along, and then a doorway kind of appears, right? And you walk in, and the energy totally shifts to become a sacred place that's silent and holy and feels amazing. And one quick tip too, because this is how you do multi-D communication, right? I wonder if you guys can see here how it's kind of like the head of a person here in the tree, and then like shoulders, like a long neck and shoulders. And when I first came in, the sun was shining directly on that spot, and I was trying to figure out what it meant because it looked like a person, you know, and it obviously wasn't a person, but I knew it was some type of message, and it was to stand, so I was lined up with it. And then I remembered that one of the best ways to get nature meditative downloads and amazing information and healing is to go outside in the woods and sit and meditate where all of you is in shadow except for your head, where the sun is shining only on your head, and the rest of you is kind of soothed by the coolness of the wood, and your head is warmed by the sun. And just meditate, or clear your mind, do some energy healing, whatever it is you want to do, but it's really magical feeling. I think also that's where a lot of like halo pictures come from. You see bodhisattvas or different saints sitting in the woods with a halo. I think maybe there's some technology to that. Also, speaking of woods technology, nature technology, this is something I used to do all the time when I lived in Virginia, and I had a beautiful juniper tree growing by my front door. But it's really easy, and usually I would line up the leaves the whole way up, but I didn't have enough this morning. So what this does is really grounds me out, and plus it's cool to wear leaves in your hair, but mostly it's because it grounds me out and makes me feel very centered. I'd highly recommend it. And all you do to do this is make a thin braid and tie its bottom with a hair tie, and then just stick the leaves in along the braid, and it holds them in all day. It's good, and it kind of hides. So it's more or less covert. Or of course, if you have a ponytail or your hair's up, you can stick them in. I find that that is a very beneficial practice. So 2 things I want to tell you guys about. First, I think I'm going to host a gathering, like a short 2-hour workshop Saturday morning right here. So those of you who want to come to it, and it's not going to be online, it's going to be in person. So those of you who want to come to it, let me know and sign up for it. I'll put the link below, and if the link is not here when you're watching this video, it's because I haven't yet created the web page, because all these downloads are coming to me since I've been in Portland, but I'll do it before the end of the day. So if you don't see it, just hold out and I'll send it in. The other thing is I'm going to do from January 30th, the new moon, to February 14th, the full moon, I'm going to do a love spell class. It's going to be so fun. And this is not about romantic love necessarily. It's about whatever kind of love you need. I'll put the link down below, but for instance, one of the assignments is going to be to learn how to imbue your own aura with the energies of a flower, kind of like smudging, but it's different. It's coming to me every day, and there are going to be intentions set. So really what this class is doing as a group is going to be anchoring in a whole new wave of love energy of all different types. Everyone in the class is probably not going to want romantic love. Everyone's not going to want familial love. Everyone's not going to want friend love or self-love, or clarity, grace, different things you can imbue your field with that are all related to love. But because of this class, we're not going to be drawing it from the earth, we're going to be drawing it from central source point, so it actually brings more to the earth. So this is a service that we'll be doing as well as increasing our own experience of stuff. Okay guys, wow, okay, so look at this tree. I love these things. So there's bottom, right? And then all the way up. I really wish that these trees were climbable ones, but their branches are pretty not strong enough for a person. They're bendy. This is also a good tree elder right here, this guy, or woman. I'm not good at determining tree gender. I think it kind of works in a different way. These are the most alive trees. I love it. The Pacific Northwest, it's so beautiful. Sometimes I wish it were sunnier, but then I know that the reason it's so beautiful when it's not sunny, well, the reason it's so beautiful when it is sunny is because it's not sunny. So things like amazing moss and really thick greenery can grow. Okay, lovely people. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me in this super magical spot. This is one of those spots that perhaps was straight manifestation. I wanted a place like this to come and not to drive far, and this is like less than 5 minutes from where I'm staying, and everyone in the area has never noticed it before that I've spoken to. So that's how you're going to manifest stuff. You want a nature spot? Set an intention. A little park will pop up within a few miles of you that you just didn't know was there. I had a girl who I did a reading for this morning who had that happen, and that was fun confirmation. Okay. Much love. Go in peace. I will put the links up, and I'm going to get a flower now and start practicing, because this is going to be a new technique for me to teach you how to imbue your field with a flower. So yeah, I was going to get one before recording this video, but I didn't have time. Okay guys, I will connect with you very soon again, and get out in nature. It's really activating right now, especially while a lot of people are going through some really hard times. If you go outside, breathe a little bit, get your alignment good so your chi can flow and your spinal cord and your brain are not cramped, so stand up straight so they can float around in there. You will feel a lot better very quickly. Okay, signing off with the trees in beautiful, magical Fairy Town, Portland.